infrastructure of sort of public health initiatives that we deliver with the NHS, and it's having people like the health champions and the health trainers that sort of join it in all together. They go out there and engage the hard to reach or isolated people that normally wouldn't sort of walk through the door, really.
Health trainers are friendly, supportive, and also they can help to motivate the client.
It's an important link, the health trainers with the Health Champion scheme, particularly for referrals. So a GP might make a referral, one of their patients to a health trainer, and the health trainer works with them over a few set sessions. What the health trainer can do is then refer to a health champion to give the client extra motivational support and encouragement. So it just gels really nicely with the Health Champion scheme, and it's made it work very well in Darnall.
The network is brilliant because what we find is that if you get 2 or 3 people from a community who engage, the next time they've brought another 3 or 4 along with them as well. So the whole thing sort of cascades and mushrooms, and the enthusiasm grows, and the number of role models that are around increases all the time.
As a health trainer, I work one-to-one with people that are referred through a variety of ways, by themselves, by the GP, by a community worker.
And it's not about what we want them to do, it's what changes that they want to make to their lifestyle and their well-being, in making it better for them in managing the diabetes or to manage any other illness that they've come to us about.
I think it's unobtrusive, and they can go at their own pace.
It can be in a community setting or in a GP surgery, and how it starts that we make an appointment with the client, looking at their overall health, and by explaining them that this is not a medical intervention, this is a kind of behaviour change.
And I work one-to-one for sessions of up to an hour's length each. Some people choose and use us just for the one-off information and guidance session, other people stay with us for the full 8. So I work with them quite regularly and closely.
I think it's the quality time that we spend with clients on a one-to-one, on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. They have the time to talk about more in details about their diet. So we talk to them about the diet, check what they're eating, and also to how to support them to make changes to eat much better and to manage the diabetes.
We've got probably nearly 80 or 90 case studies of individuals now who've told their story to us. And as I say, some of those people are making, for them, what may be quite big changes, but, for an outsider may seem fairly small changes, but for them, they're significant because they're people maybe who had some of their own issues to deal with first. So maybe people who'd been long-term unemployed, maybe people who had their own mental health problems, maybe people who've got their own health issues, are caring for other people. Have got a lot of things on their plate to think about before they think about whether they eat enough fruit and veg, and whether they go for a walk every day. So, we're mindful of that for some people, a small change is a big change, and we need to recognise and acknowledge that. And for others, people are off, full steam, running their own activities, setting up their own groups, doing Tai Chi classes, getting older adults to go for walks on a regular basis, a whole range of different activities linked to our themes.
One of the things that always emerges is someone comes in and they will have engaged with the programme, and then later on they'll say, well, I got engaged because maybe I was a bit isolated, but actually 3 months in, I've made the decision to give up smoking, and maybe a whole load of other things as well. So people create that agenda that fits their needs. And again, I think that's very different to the way sometimes that we're used to the NHS and public health working, which is there are some targets, get that group over there to stop smoking. Well, actually that doesn't engage with a lot of people, and rightly so.
We empower them and we support them to think for themselves and just be proactive in managing their own lifestyles. I think we were very lucky to have the health trainers and health champions that have got those necessary skills.